late night work to do, but I got some big things that are about to pop off. So I'm happy to have good people in my life to basically recorrect things when people are doing things that we know we got the jealousy. We know we do with the jealousy. So I'm enjoying some soup right here. That was amazing. Anyway, so this is what I feel at the end of the day. We're taking our technology someplace else. So the reason why is because our technology is better than everybody else's. It is. And it's time we basically, I said before, that get what our products are worth. I mean, look, if you guys like those gray paints at the end of the day, again, that's y'all. Y'all can deal with that mess. But us at the end of the day, we are going to push where our products need to be at. Certain clientele. Panels right here. Acoustics right there. 20 ounce. So what I'm saying here is the fact that from what I've tested, from what I've been online, what I've seen so far, I haven't seen anything match our stuff. And had somebody give me a special call today. A person is interested in my company. My price is about to go up by a lot. We're selling out. Sorry, people, but I got to take this road. It's worth a lot of money. I'd be stupid not to take it. So, we're changing. Now, meanwhile, Monday morning, I'm going to handle what I handle. Apparently, I had to call somebody else. I literally have to call. We have to call them. Because it's a violation of what he triggered. So, there's a different bunch of people going to be involved in this now. Fernando, you did a lot of stuff, man. Copyrights ain't no joke. So, because everything that's going on, that's what they're advising us to call. I don't like it too much, but I ain't got a choice. Kind of forced my hand on this, buddy. So chances are there are going to be an agency showing up at your front door, and you're going to be questioned. Now, keep in mind, you got yourself in this trouble. I told you, and I warned you in the day that you got to stop doing this kind of stuff, man. You violated a lot of government documents, and I mean a lot. There's a lot of them. Some stuff that we didn't even know about. He was messing around with. So this is bad for you. Monday morning, I'm going to go down and file the charges that we need to file against you, including another set of defamation, showing your YouTube channel, how you're committing these violent acts and carrying on and acting up and stuff like that you're doing. Our copyrights, all that stuff, everything's going to be brought down. Get that ready. And unfortunately, we have to contact somebody that we don't want to contact so they can basically see if you're legit. So, that's all I can say, buddy. Look, man, I told you from the door that the reason why we have to go down this road, I told you why. You already know from the door. Oh, and that little racist stuff you done, you're getting sued for that, by the way. Just so you know. I took a picture of that. You posted on social media. You put my name behind it, on it. You're getting sued for that. That's if you're still here. So make sure you got your documents ready. Because unfortunately, this is who we got to call. Because the police don't do it, no matter what they do it. And because of all, we have to prove, two things we have to prove. You committed these acts. We have criminal charges filed against you. I even have stuff over with the FBI. So that's who we have to contact. Until then, I'm going to get ready to take my next stage. We don't need YouTube anymore. We don't need it. We're good. Right now, we're already at that stage. And I got a friend who contacts me from time to says, what the freak you doing having conversations with these idiots? They're not going anywhere at all, period. They got nothing they're working on, no goals whatsoever. Everybody you bumping into over there are trolls. And nobody over there trying to do anything right. And he's right on that. He is definitely right on that. So, looks like our prices are going up by a lot because we got the clientele that'll pay for it. I got people who can come and see my technology. Unlike people like him, he doesn't have anything, but other than most people, they got approved to get where we're at. And if your stuff don't work, they're going to find out, especially in this environment. And the fact that we can back that up 100%, we're going in that direction now. So I got investors, I got people lined up to buy my stuff. I got people wanting to go on the board, they want to push my technology because they're going to make a lot of money off of it. And that's the path we're taking. Unfortunately, the screen's going to be out of reach. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going and putting my prices back the way they were, removing anything we have off the site, and we're done from there. And as for the other one, well, unfortunately, it has to go down that road. You know, I got good friends of mine. At the end of the day, like I said, I got Mexican friends. He said, you got to do what you got to do. Because you make them look bad. You do. He makes those people look bad. There are people trying to stay here and trying to start a life. And this guy's breaking every rule in the book and violating people's copyrights and carrying on an act, doxing people's addresses, doing the stuff he does on his page every single day. So you brought attention to yourself. You wanted the attention, you got it. Let me see. Price change. Going back. Where's that return? Taking it out. All that out. Let me see. Now, before I complete this task, I'm going to have a little fun before I leave. So, I'm wiping everybody out. I know I said this before, but I'm definitely going to do it. Just for fun. Just to share at the end of the day what we can do. And I'm going to allow a Phoenix to do it. It's a very powerful screen. So we'll go through bit by bit by bit. We'll knock out Amazon, whatever they have over there. We already tested that stuff anyway, so we'll just run right through it real quick. Best certified screens I've seen so far would be Elite Screen, Diamond Screen, and Daylight, which we have underneath the sofa right now, or underneath the table right now. We don't consider his product to be anything but junk, so he's not in it. Forget him. And the other fellow, well, he hasn't had activity on his site since day one, and so no. He's not really selling or making any money, so that's done. But everybody else we'll take out real quick. Now, keep in mind, this is business at the end of the day, but I want to show that when we leave, that there's nothing left for you. That you have nothing left. Because this is why. Because on YouTube, we're not supported. We're supported on other social media sites. My numbers are way higher over there than I'm over here. Because there's a lot of trolls on YouTube. That's the problem. And the trolls on YouTube support that nonsense that they support. So, we're going to crush your stuff real quick. And if you bring anything on here, YouTube, anybody will take your stuff out. See if we can't do it. I'm willing to give myself a challenge to see how long I can hold the record. And that's bad. So, there you go. Let me see. Now, if you say, we don't care. You don't want to buy our stuff? We don't care. We got people already in line to buy this stuff. You have any idea what this technology looks like in real life? It is freaking breathtaking. We have no problem selling it, trust me. Yeah. That's what my buddy said at the end of the day. Why are you taking flack from it at the end of the day? You know what your product is worth. Crush your stuff, move on, make your money. He's right. And that's what we're about to do. So, it's going to cost a little more. Now, as for the person, Mr. Fernando, you have a document coming to you on Tuesday. We'll have it there on Tuesday. And that document, you stated that you had an Black Star. That's what you said you had, that you were using. So mind you, if you don't sign the document, I'll have somebody come to your door. When they get to your door, Mr. Fernando, they can either serve your wife or they can serve you. It doesn't make a difference. I don't care. I don't want it posted to a door. I want them to follow you at your job. I want them to follow you everywhere you go. As long as they get you that document in your hand or her hand, doesn't make a difference to me. I don't care. Because if you don't sign that document and we don't get it in 3 days signed, that means the process server. When that process server gets here, Mr. Fernando, this means you're going to owe me $2 million in court. If you're still here. But until then, as we're going down that road, I have to report to some people on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I have to have them go and take a look into you. Now, you can take a look at it and see at the end of the day and say, hey, it's racist. It's not racist. If you're going to commit crimes, especially government crimes, you can't be here. That's what you have to understand. You're making your own people look bad. Your own people are trying to get here, get good jobs, trying to work themselves in the system, start a family, have a piece of that American pie. They're not trying to come here and break the law and carry on and act up like you. You don't represent the Mexican race in any way whatsoever because they're not trying to do that. You're trying to come here, cheat, steal, rob, break whatever rule you can in the book, harass people, dox people's act. You into all that nonsense. You don't need to be here. So if your paperwork ain't right, you're going. That's the reason why you're leaving. It has nothing to do with racism. You don't need to be here. Somebody over there who has the attention to come here and do something positive with it, they deserve to be here. You don't. You make your own race so bad. Let's see. 298. Here we go. You make your own people look bad. Because I got Mexican friends that look at your YouTube channel, they consider you to be a disgrace. And you're talking about your people at the end of the day. I seen you, I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but there was a guy who was doing beta testing for him. He got really nasty with him. Really nasty with him. He's Mexican, you know that, right? You attacked him. And this is your own race. That shows you how dirty you are at the end of the day. So again, like I said, you put shame on your own people at the end of the day. You do. Because you got people trying to come over here and they're just trying to do what's right. I have no problem with somebody coming over and getting a job, working, whatever, so forth and so forth. They can stay as long as they want. I don't even care. But if you over here committing crimes and doing things you shouldn't do, you should not be here at all, period. Just like if I go to another country and my intentions is to go there to carry on, act up, do the same thing he's doing, they got a right to deport me back to the United States. They have that right. And that's what you're doing. So again, like I said, you want that attention? You got it now. Because there's a certain agency I got to contact now because of this. Now, if you got the paperwork, then you're good. You're good 100%. And we can get that information from them to say, hey, look, he checks out, he's citizen. You guys can go ahead and do what you got to do. And that's what we go do. We go file what we got to file. We'll see you in court, in federal court, and then you go to jail and you can spend your time here in United States prison. Or if they come back and say, hey, he ain't come back correctly, we're just going to take it from there. So, whatever you got plans, you're just going to have to scratch it because it ain't going to happen. You're not being deported for some review. What review could you possibly give at the end of the day for anybody? You don't even have a website anymore. You don't even sell product. What review are you doing? You ripped all your customers off. You're supposed to be a trustworthy person for review? No, you're a troll at the end of the day. And the people who surround you, the people who support you, they're all trolls. So my people, the guy I'm working with right now comes back and says, why are you dealing with these idiots at the end of the day? I've been in there, I've seen the technology. My customers' demonstrations are better than yours. Everything we make is better than you. So he said, man, you don't even need to be in that situation. Put your prices back to where they were. I got somebody, people will come in, start buying up your stuff. So, it's going to cost you more now. Here I am trying to appease the people on YouTube, because this is where I started from. I'm trying to keep my prices real with y'all. I'm trying to do my testing, back my products at 100%. When you're 100% product, you don't appreciate it. So, you go out there and you go get your cheap paints at the end of the day. We're going to crush all your stuff before we leave, just for the fun of it. Show you have nothing left. And if anything pops up, anybody pops up, we'll take them out too, because I got technology already set up to take out certified. I'll just stick it in your direction. You already seen the outcome of what we do. People will cancel, transfer money back into our account. The biggest guys who talk all the trash are the ones who transfer money back into our banking accounts. The biggest guys at the end of the day talk all this trash about products, banned over 12 million people from the state of Pennsylvania because they're afraid. There's only a challenge going on trying to get somebody from Pennsylvania to buy this stuff and they can't get it. So why am I wasting my time here? Every other forum site we go to, we're treated with respect. We come here, we don't get that respect. You guys respect that nonsense at the end of the day. Something to flatline your stuff. Right now, we reign on YouTube right now. All our videos pop up over here, which means bottom line is we have so many demonstrations on black screen paint. We are the only ones who have it. So, let the crushing begin. So, what are we going to launch on, you guys? I'm trying to figure out exactly. Should we make a new screen? I'm always curious about a new screen. Let's see. What do you want? I have no idea. We have so many of them. We make something new. And this will be fun for my investors to say, look, not only did we were basically on another forum site doing our work at, but we have somebody, we've got people scouring YouTube to find anybody who's posting anything about anything new. It's a shame it has to come down to this, but we don't have a choice. What are you gonna do? I mean, bottom line is, look, the people who support his product at the end of the day, you don't have anything. Where's your screen paint? You don't have nothing, because he can't even back it up. So good luck with that. And if you can't afford our stuff, you definitely can't afford a black diamond. So we know that from the door. The black diamond is a crazy expensive screen. Good quality, expensive. So you can't afford that either. And if you could afford that, we could beat it. Big deal. Now, mind you, like I said, my technology is going offline soon, which means bottom line is this is why I'm pushing to get all my technology out there in the open so we can get those major, massive contracts. And this was going to happen anyway. Price was going to go up. All right, let me see. Now, I got investors. I got people that will market my product, get them to the right hands, the people that will pay for our technology. Anybody with a white screen that's tired of the screen being washed out will pay for our technology. All right, let me see. This is going back to where it was. What's that black? We're not doing that black call, so I don't want to do that. We do this to be nice at the end of the day. Give you free stuff, all the testing, batch numbers, all that stuff to be nice. Now you're going to deal with junk paint because our stuff will be too expensive for the touch. Here, give a little experiment here. Let's see if we can find anything equal to what we designed. Black projector. Should have did this. Oh, you guys don't even match the freaking promo demonstration. Let's see, black projector screen paint. Let's see if we got something. Black projector screen. Certifieds haven't gotten to making the screens yet. If they do, they're going to be god awful expensive. I already know that one coming. Screen paint. Me. That's not black. This is all me, by the way. That's my custom right there, custom right there, custom right there. That's not black. It's in the dark. That'll be me. That'll be me. That's me. Me. That's my custom right there outside. That's me. That's me. That's not even black. This border. This would be me. It's all me. And we did all that testing at the end of the day to make sure you had the best products. We made the products available so you can basically afford them instead of paying $5,000 and so forth for a projection screen. That is 6 years ago. Not even a black paint, gray. 6 years ago. Because we beat that guy, Sonic Chill. This is all he had in the demonstration, the door open. That's it. We could do that side in direct sunlight. But he made a good product though. But he couldn't compete with us. That's why he doesn't exist anymore. Because we have a history of taking screens out. We've been doing it for years. We've been knocking companies out for years. Look, see right here? Now I'm going to show you something. See the door? See how the door is not fully open? That door should be all the way back here. There's a window right here. None of this is going to make contact with the screen. There's a shade right here. So you see how dark it is around here? Not good. That's why he didn't survive too long. But he's gone. That's me. That's me recently did that. That's me right there. That's me again. That's Phantom HD. We made this already with the, what do you call it? Fox. Black Fox. Yeah, it came out tan, by the way. Me. Let me see. Me again. Me. Is that right there? No, that's the fish tank thing we always like to do. That's me again right there. And we got right here. Bump. That's me again. That's me again. That's making Danny's paint at the end of the day. It turned out to be trash because it had Vaseline and it smeared all over the place. That's my demonstration outside right there. Let's keep going. That's me again. That's me again. That is gray screen. That's nothing but black screens over there at all period. That's my gunmetal technology right over there. Oh, that'd be me again. Let me see. That's me right there. Hey, check this one out for it. How many people can do a ceiling? We can do a ceiling. So that's what you used to have. You don't have this anymore. So when I told you at the end of the day, we dominate YouTube now. We're the only ones who have technology on this level. And we made this stuff available so everybody can afford it. Trying to be nice. And I've had so many people put pressure on me like, man, you're not going to make any money, man. You can't be doing this, man. You got to make that money at the end of the day. You're going to have to sell out and make that money. Your product's good. We're selling out. We're done. You know what they say at the end of the day? You really appreciate something when it's there, but when it's gone, too late. I'm taking the offer. Oh, that's us again. That's me again. Oh, there's my customer outside. Literally, my customer's demonstration can beat y'all demonstrations by himself. Is he outside? Oh, he is outside, isn't he? Now, Jamie, at the end of the day, you feel that maybe you're running me off YouTube. No, I'm going to make big money. I'm very serious money. I think it's worth millions of dollars for that technology. Heck, we got a front transparent screen. I noticed on your channel, you only talked about the black technology. What about all the other technology we designed? Because you can't keep up with it. You don't understand it. Your brain only functions but so high. That's it. But that's not your biggest problem. You got bigger problems than that. Because unfortunately, like I said, I got to contact some people I don't want to contact. We don't have a choice. Because that's who we have to go through because of this issue we're having with you. They'll let us know whether or not you have paperwork or not. Because no other law, they're not going to do it. And no other agency is going to do it. We can't go to any other agency. We have to go through them. You know what I'm talking about. We have to go through them to file this. Well, sucks to be you right now because it does. And you can't sit there and say it's racist because it's not racist, Fernando. You had opportunities while you were here. You could have did something else with it and you chose not to. Now, keep in mind, like I said, if you had paperwork, you would have shown it. Anybody would have shown the paperwork. Heck, if I was in another country and somebody made some statement to me saying I didn't have paperwork, man, here you go, boom, knock yourself out. I got citizenship. What do you want to do? You didn't show it. Just like when I asked Mr. Williams for his documents, basically showing that he was basically a real minister. What did he do? Did he show me any documents? No. He got behind a Burlington Coal factory and he ranted. That's what he did. So I want you to understand, you may be deported, or if you don't have it, you will be deported. And the reason why it has nothing to do with race is because you came over here and you broke laws. That's what you did. That's what you did. That's the end of it. Get you ready on Monday. We'll send out our documents to you, let you know. Feel free to sign it. Go from there. But I have to contact these people. You don't do videos like this, do you? No, of course. Now, as to my loyal customers, which we do have a list of our loyal customers, they will continue to get our product at a discount. Oh, that's me again right there, isn't it? Yep, that's right there. Oh, that's me again. That's me again. That's me again. That's me again over there. And there's my customer over here. Good luck on that house paint mess at the end of the day. Oh, wait, that's me again. That's me again. That's me again over there. That's me again. Right. Oh, wait, that's Sonic Chill over again over there. There's me, and me. And this guy over here hasn't been on for how long? 4 years. The screen that was going to cost $3,200 is now $8,000 because there's a clientele will pay for that screen. That's that rear projection technology we're working on to replace the pop over top your projectors. It was 32. It's about $8,000 now because there are people that will pay for it. He's going to lock me into a clientele of people that will pay that technology. And out here, I keep forgetting at the end of the day, we don't even need YouTube because we got her out here already. We're good to go. All right. I'm going to get ready to finish changing all this out real quick. Get this ready because he said put it back. Wait, is this one still available? We locked this one out, right? The showroom for this one. All right. You got the other products. You still got paints. You got them other products out there you can buy. You can go to them and buy their products. They're a great paint that we can basically match the house paint. You can trust them. You can buy their stuff. Let me see. Now, when we reach at the end of the year, our technology is company only. Because that's what we're hitting for. Only companies can buy our technology. That'll be at the end of the year. Because they buy our stuff already. They buy gallons of our stuff. And it's easy to do with companies. Companies come in, they buy large loads, we're done, We don't even need a marketplace anymore with them. They're invoice only. So the marketplace, we're going to remove it. Like the one you see on the Crystal Witch. It was there, now it's gone. This one also can be removed in the year because we're going to be doing contracts with companies only. So we got ad tech technology for advertising on every level you can think of. We're going to be just doing with companies only because it's much easier to do it that way. Companies pay a large sum, you know what I mean? We don't have to do it with no headache. They'll come down to see the technology offhand, to see it. They'll get a chance to experiment, have fun with it, stuff like that. And remember, you guys got gray paint. You're good. Remember, you got gray screen paints. That should work, right? Oh, let me see. Let's see. This is the wait. I don't want the 20 ounce. What's no point making a 20 ounce? It's just a waste of money, a waste of time. That's out, right? Okay, let's save this one right here because we don't need that. We're making a 20 ounce. Skip that thing. Let me see. Uh, 50 ounce. 50 ounce. We're going to charge how much for a 50 ounce? Oh, heck no. That screen took out a certify. Let me see. 32. Where's that 50? That 50. That 50's going back up. Now you may sit there and say, well, what about Cardboard PC Kingdom? I told you, I'm building another server for that thing. All of this is going someplace else. We just do it on YouTube because we have time to kill. That's not going to be here anymore. I got people wrapped up in all this stuff, these cardboard bills and stuff. And then, people make a ton of money off cardboard desks. They make a lot of money off this technology too. We got people tied into everything. We're going to go to GoDaddy with this technology and our site, new gamer paint, all that stuff. You see how beautiful gaming looks on this stuff with the lights out? It looks absolutely incredible. A gamer would put that to shame. But you won't know because you won't have access to it. And if I decide to sell it to you, because I can say no, because I don't care about money. I can just deal with companies only. Or we can develop technology for these other companies out here that want to be able to advance past the Black Diamond. Or the mom and pops. We got plenty of those white screen companies out here at the end of the day that will allow us to be able to apply our technology to the screens to make the screens advance. We can get a contract through one of them. And we have options. When you don't test your product, you don't have options. 50 ounce is what? 50 ounce. No, we're not doing this. No. Like that. Now we're going to get the complaint. We're going to get the whole, well, it's not fair. You guys sold out and this, that, and there, so and so. Hey, product was here for how long? You had plenty of time, right? Did you support our company any way whatsoever? No, you didn't. The people who did support our company, they will continue to get our technology. Yeah, we got them on a list. I got a certain amount of people. I'm sending out certain things. Everybody else, you'll figure it out. Now it's about the have and have-nots. We're not interested in even the playing field. at all anymore. We're interested in getting what belongs to us. Get that from town. Oh, you're selling out. You're doing this, that, and the other. That's not fair. Then make a screen paint then, okay? Oh, you don't have a couple of years. You don't have 8, 9 years to spare to make a new screen paint. Then it is something we can't come along and crush your stuff in a hot second. Oh, well, whatever. Not my problem. Let me see. I was waiting for this day to pop. My buddy's sitting there probably laughing. Like, finally he got in this head to understand what I was trying to tell him all these years. You're selling your stuff for too cheap. You need to up your price. No, you have to understand, people. Out here, I make more money for my product than I do online. A gallon online would cost about maybe roughly $500. But out here, I can get $800, $900 for it. Easily. Very easily. So if I market my product for that, I can make that easily. Out here with no problem. Even online, I've got some people that are coming to pay that money down because they know good technology. They want the good product at them. They want product that's tested. But see, the problem we have here is that some of the people we have within our clientele, they want those $60, $50 paints. That's what you want. And you want us to come down to that level. That's just not going to happen. That's like trying to get a black diamond for like 30 bucks. That's just not going to happen. Now, if you're sitting there saying we have the same as we do, then that's why we have the matching betters. And he's got to go to court over this nonsense. So that's going to be interesting to see whether or not he signs those documents or not, if he can back up what he said in that video. So, that's that right there. And he has a history of doing this dumb stuff. Now, are we doing this because of him? No, I'm doing this because I want to get my money for my product. Man, we sacrifice so much at the end of the day to make sure that we give you guys the best products we can. We do. We sacrifice a lot. We make sure you guys have the best of the best. And you don't appreciate it. So that you don't appreciate it, you don't have any more. The difference between that statement, people, it'd be different if I didn't test everybody's stuff. Say I never tested anybody's stuff, right? Say it's just me making the statement. Then you can go to anybody else and get a screen better than us, right? But we did test everybody else because you know what kind of person I am. I even went all the way across to get a screen call from Smartest Surface to bring it over here because I'm that type of person. So I tested everybody, and I mean that, everybody. So we know what you're faced with. Nothing. We gave you the opportunity. We ran this game as long as you possibly can, but you don't appreciate. So therefore, you'll figure it out. I, on the other hand, I'm going to make my money. So let me see from here. And Mr. Fernando, run. That's all I can say to you. Because who we got to contact, you better run. Let me see, we got to go from here. We have what for this? Man, we don't have a Surface with this thing. No, Surface is off in there. It's the $500 one. How much are we charging for this thing? Let's see. $500. Man, we ain't doing that. No. I want 564 for that. We don't have a price on the front, do we? We shouldn't have a price on the front. No, we don't have a price on the front. 564. Right, okay, it's 564. So 564, 32 ounces. It's going to be around $400. For 34 minutes. It's a 32 ounce, right? So, um, 290. No. 360, 362. Last one, 24 ounce. What we got for time? 11:30. We got a great book out of here. 11:30. Now, just so you know, that when we do live demonstrations, you will not be acknowledged. You understand? The reason why I'm making these preparations because I have to occupy my time on other things. As I said before, we got the best technology. I'm gonna wipe our stuff out real quick. Matter of fact, I'm posting to eBay just to show that we can dominate all of eBay. Give you opportunity to take the opportunities at the end of the day. We're not selling anything on eBay, by the way. You can't buy it. It's just there to post. What we're going to have in our description are the screens we crush on that page. But you can't buy the paint. We'll buy their product, crush it, demonstration, display the links on eBay, and you can go watch them. No, it's interesting. We started this whole thing to basically design a screen paint. This is a new marketing technology for us. We got to have a different way of developing our stuff now. It's pretty basically designed to be the biggest, baddest screens. And that's what we got to do. This is going to be fun. I mean, before we did it, that's even the playing field, saved you some money. But now we're just in it to just destroy. That's it. Different type of screen. Omega technology. That's what Omega's designed to do. 50's up. We got it. 50's there. What do we got? Oh, we're going to show this sucker off tomorrow. Yeah. What is these things going for? This is aluminum screen technology. It's about $5,000 screen. So definitely, yeah, we're going to show that off tomorrow. Now, mind you, please understand this so you know this. Popping in and out of the rooms, we don't care. No one cares. You can pop in all you want at the end of the day. It doesn't mean anything. We're there to show technology off, and that's it. That's the end of it. So you can do your whole pop in and pop off. Don't care. Because again, what is that going to do for us? Popping in and out. We're still going to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 with this technology. Pop in all you want. We don't care. Let's see. What do we have here? Bum, 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 bum. No, that's what he said, do the whole thing, but email. He said email for pricing, so that's what he wants to do. So I'll do it that way and still on top of that. That makes it short, because we have to put a whole lot of stuff in to begin with. That definitely works. Okay, we got this one right here. This is done. This is done right here. Where is the 20? Where's the 24? 20 is a 24 yet. That's definitely got to change. No 187 somewhere. Done with that. Let's see. Let's go swap out for this. And Mr. Fernando, you get to see how real money's made. You don't make anything. We know that you didn't make anything. You worked all that time, did all those demonstrations. You made pennies. You didn't make any money. 60 cents, $60 for a product? After basically calculating, you didn't make anything. You're lucky to make $5 if you were lucky. All that work to make a few dollars. That's why you couldn't move out of your apartment. You were stuck there. California's very expensive. I know I got people who live out there. It's very expensive. Your job supported your business. Your job supported your lifestyle. So you can't have a business. If you have a business today, your business supports your lifestyle. That's what it does. You used to work the job for 5 years or 6 years or whatever time you worked. So that means your job was paying for everything. Your business wasn't paying for anything at all. You couldn't make enough money. That's $60. That's all you could pay. See, Mr. Fernando cut his nose off in spite of his face. Very bad choices he made in business. Let's go to where you started. Free screen paints. That's what you started off, right? You don't charge any money. But then somewhere along the line, you started charging money, and you came up with this excuse by telling people the reason why you did this is because you couldn't afford to give the product out for free, which was a lie. Because technically, you're not giving the product out for free. You know, you have to pay for that. All you have to do is just make the product one time and give them the recipe, like baking a cake. So you made this excuse that you're making all this paint for free. The only way that would cost you money, unless you were making all that paint and giving it away for free, then that would have been costing you money. Not basically make the product one time, show results, and give out the ingredients for free, which would have cost you nothing. Just at one time. You lied because you wanted to make some money. And then you made this whole speech about not charging hundreds of dollars. Which you started charging hundreds of dollars because you started charging people $150 and $200 for your products because you were trying to be like us. You were trying to make that money, but you weren't making it. You don't have no testing in any of your stuff. That's why your stuff is house paint. That's what it is. So then that didn't work out for you too well. So you went back now to dropping your paint to $60 because you didn't have a choice due to the fact that you matched the house paint, and that basically diminished the price of your product. And that $60, by the time you get done adding up all the things you need, like containers and ink and the paint and everything, you were roughly left with, you were lucky, but maybe $5 or $6. Tell me if I'm wrong here. You know why I know this, Mr. Fernando? Because I charged about that much when I first did my paint, and I didn't make any money at all. And I had to find out what the product was worth at the end of the day. So that's how I know, because I already did what you did already. But the difference between me and you is I did a ton of testing, tested against screens, and made my product worth a lot of money. Which means that I can get more money for my technology. Do you know how much paint you have to sell to equal to one of my sales? A lot. $60? That's nothing for us at the end of the day. $60 is my containers cost me $60. I gotta go to Uline. I buy my containers in bulks. It costs me $60 for those containers. What you pay for but you get paid on a profit. We pay for containers. You don't make anything. So you did all those campaigns. You were very bitter, very upset, very angry because you weren't making anything at all. But remember, when you first started off, it was about free screen paint. Remember? There you go. And he became enraged and jealous over other people because other people were making money around him. There were Sonic Chill was making money. A lot of people were making good money. He wasn't making anything. Saving hundreds. You were charging people hundreds of dollars for your products. And then they dropped. You know why they dropped to $60? You matched the house paint. That's why nobody would pay for it. We know, we did the research. We checked. I went back and I researched and found out if anybody, any customer can show you having your product after that date, we couldn't find anybody. Because who's going to buy that? You matched the house paint. No one's going to touch it. You destroyed your company's name. And then the whole doxing stuff on your address, well, you wrecked the rest of that one out because no one will trust you with a credit card or their address or anything. Because the part you don't understand, Mr. Fernando, in business, that even though you say, hey, that's just Mr. Bird, at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. If you're going to do me, you're going to do anybody. And that's how they're going to see it. That's why no one will touch your website. There you go. See, trying to catch up to me. I got an LLC. You wanted an LLC. Only difference is you committed perjury on yours, and now that's haunting you. So it didn't work out for you at all. Then you come on YouTube and you go with this whole speech about moving on to bigger and better things, but you haven't moved on to anything. You're just basically in there crying about my products at the end of the day, which I said on camera a long time ago. That's probably what he's doing. What happened to that whole 3D mapping projector or whatever stuff you were supposed to be doing? I'm sorry, projector. Plastic printing, 3D printing stuff you're supposed to do. Oh, you can't do it. Yeah, because what I told you why you couldn't do it. You can't print that in there at the end of the day. You're getting a lot of trouble. It's chemicals coming off. That'll get you in a whole lot of trouble. Can't do that. 187. Let me see. That's a 20? It's a 24. You can't do that at all, period. I got a buddy of mine who owns. He owns a business. And he does that. You have to have all kinds of licenses and everything. You can't run that up an apartment. That's against the law. Now, you can print a few trinkets out here and there, but to run a full-fledged, no, that's not going to happen ever. Never going to happen. Your landlord would get fined for that. Where are you disposing all these containers and bottles and that? I know you're not throwing that stuff in the trash. That'll definitely get you in a lot of trouble. All them aerosol cans and pressurized cans sitting up in your cabinet, that's extremely dangerous. Now I know you're going to sit there and say, hey, he's a liar. I've never had all these cans loaded up in my setup. I never had that. I don't know what he's saying today. He is definitely lying. Interesting. Poor customer. Feel sorry for that guy. A nice setup in there. Jamie ruined it with that crappy paint. Literally. There we go. Right here. I document everything, Jamie. That's the one thing about me. I document everything. What's this, Mr. Fernando, in the corner? Do you see this? That's a lot of aerosol cans to have in your environment. A lot. Which means not only are you basically using this printer that prints out this very, very hazardous smell, but you have aerosol cans all lined up in your apartment. Now, I know when you go away on trips that you have to take your air conditioner on. Do you do that? Because that's supposed to be in a temperature controlled environment, which means if it's too cold in there, them cans can implode. And if it's too hot, those cans can implode. And that can cause a fire, explosion, or anything can happen. I'll make sure I report this to license inspection on Tuesday. Because I'm pretty sure you're printing in that apartment. And you're not supposed to be printing in that apartment. Especially when you said you're running a business. Now, remember, we got that on recording. As you're saying, you're going to run a 3D printing business in your apartment. Can't do that. But yeah, there's your aerosol can. This is where we try to make our screen paint. We gave him permission. Rollers kept coming up gray. But anyway, all those aerosol cans. Look how cramped this apartment is right here. This is all fire hazards. This is definitely a fire hazard. There's a printing machine. This area is freaking packed. Gray rollers. Yeah, there we go. Better look at it right there. All those aerosol cans. That's why I said I don't say things without backing them up. But that's a lot of aerosol cans in here. Got about, what, 30 of them in there? I can see right over the tops. Right there. Right over the tops. You got a whole bunch of them stacked back there. Can't have that there. Gonna kill somebody in that apartment. Got stacked in here and everywhere. Yeah. Very bad. Let me get back to work over here. I got you recording, so you're going to run a business out of there. 3D printing. Can't do that. Let me see. All right, that's legit. That's good. Good. So he's happy with that. I'll send it over to him. See, my investors get mad because at the end of the day, because here's the thing. If we charge too little for the product, and this is what I was trying to avoid, but eventually it's going to happen sooner or later. It's going to happen. The investors want to make money. They know this makes some money. They don't want nickel and dime it. They want to make money. They want to make bank. I, on the other hand, didn't feel the same way they felt. It was the same way. I was trying to basically make it affordable. But when I really think about it, at the end of the day, people don't really appreciate our technology. Now, the other sites, they love our stuff. But YouTube, we don't know. And you guys swayed the decision that I need to make. So, I'm going to get my money for my technology. The other sites, they don't care. They don't pay the technology. They don't pay at all. They pay it. YouTube is the only place we have these problems with the whole freaking complaint about pricing and this, that, and the other. You guys complain about that mess. You guys do that. But any other social site, they don't care. I can charge $1,000 and they'll still pay for my stuff out there. Because they know good product when they see it. Now, if you felt at the end of the day that, hey, Mr. Bird, I do not appreciate Well, here's the thing. I feel the same way too. Because again, like I said, time and effort that we put in for you guys, I don't feel like we're appreciated. And I want to go with my decision, which I should have did to begin with. All right, so we're good. Oh, and Jamie, if you want, that's not your biggest problem right now. You got bigger problems coming up, really big ones. Like I said, not too happy with the people I got to call to on Tuesday. Not happy about it at all. Most likely, knowing myself, I would probably try to drag my feet on this one because, again, I don't want to see anybody go down and go through this process. But, again, you deserve it. You really do. Because you went out and you violated, man. You committed crimes, man. You committed serious crimes. You have. Anybody else that's over here and don't have paperwork, if they're working an honest job and doing what they do, man, I hope they help us over as long as they want to stay. I hope they never find them. Ever. Because they have a right to be here. You don't. You're a nasty human being. You don't deserve to be here. You make other people who have worked hard and try to make a living for their families, you make them look bad. You give them a bad name. The very thing that they're trying to accuse the Mexican people of are, you're that person. You think they'll come over here and do the crap that you did at the end of the day? Heck no. You know why they're trying to do that nonsense? Yeah. Good luck with that one, man. You're going to have a lot of problems now. And you're going to do all the crying you want at the end of the day. It ain't going to help you. All right, this is official. We're done. Shame we got to go down this road. Jerk can't leave nothing alone. At all. We literally got to go. It was the ISIS. We literally have to contact these people. We literally have to get them involved in this mess. You don't learn nothing, do you? You're hard-headed. You're about to self-destruct, buddy. Every agency we want to have that conversation, they said we don't get involved in that part. You'll have to contact them to find out because we can't get involved in that. We literally have to reach out to them. Go down and get your police report. That's what I got to go do. Let me see. Immigration violation. So if he is, I hope you got papers. Oh heck no, Jamie. I hope you got papers to do. Man, I'm gonna drag you into court. I do want to drag you to court so badly. I hope you have papers, man. I hope you do. They find you're a United States citizen, boy. I'm going right down to the federal building. I'm dropping my $1,000 off. I'm filing because I can throw your butt in jail for a long time for them copyrights. We got so much evidence on him. We don't even need lawyers walking in. We got that much evidence on him. We don't need lawyers. Because he wrote all over our copyrights, displayed them, did all kinds of stuff with them. We don't even need an attorney. How much money that's going to save me at the end of the day? Because you committed so much crime against us. Oh my goodness. I hope you do have paperwork, man. I want to watch you squirm in that courtroom so badly. You're going to cry so much. Your eyes are going to be bloodshot red. They're going to think you're possessed when we get done with you. I pray you got papers. I hope you got them, man. I hope you got them. Please let him know he got papers. Because, man, I want to get this guy in court so bad. I tell you, Mr. Fernando, it is going to be so bad. I can't wait. I hope you got papers. Yeah, I can't wait for this. Let me see what we're going to get for this guy. Man, we got so much on him, man, so much. Let me tell you something. Every lawyer that I sent those documents to show how you violated, they were like, oh my goodness, like, is he like slow or something? Like they thought he was a mental problem or something. Who is dumb enough to mess with someone's copyrights that many times? You would have to be stupid to do that. And apparently he is. So every attorney I talk to, they said the same thing, because I'm just trying to get some clarification, or maybe we can't, whatever, we can avoid all this nonsense. We want to send him to jail? No, but technically he kind of wants it, so we're going to give it to him. Because he wants it. And then we have papers from attorneys that told him to back it down, and he refused. Oh my goodness, dude, you're going to go to jail for so long, man. You're 49 years old. You get 10 years. Do you have any idea what that's going to do to you? 10 years in a prison, a federal prison, that's where you're going to be at, buddy. And then we can show the judge that you have a habit of doing this from the whole Frankenstein nightmare nonsense. You went over there and used someone's copyright. Say, he has been doing this. By the time we hit federal court, Mr. Fernando, we're going to have 2 lawsuits against you with the CCB, government agencies, showing that we had to take you to court twice for copyright infringements on our Crystal Edge. Then you turned around and you hit the Black Series site, and we're going to federal court for that. You are done. You don't even have a lawyer that would even touch you with a 10-foot pole right now. You are done. You got 2 options here, man. You can get deported, or you can spend the rest of your life in jail. You pick one. But either way, if you got that paperwork and you're a United States citizen, you're not coming home ever. I guarantee you that much. I literally have that much evidence on you. It's unbelievable. Why do you think the process server was at your door? You had that much evidence on you. It went through just like that. Let's watch a video on this. I'm feeling giddy. What happens if you violate copyrights? This is going to go really bad, Mr. Fernando. You better hope somehow this is going to be bad. I mean, bad, bad, bad. We're not talking about YouTube copyrights. We're talking about government copyrights. Whew. Man. You're going to see me doing that little shuffle dance outside the court? You're never going home. You're not. Whew. Oh, wait. Here. Copyright government violations. Or, better yet, the penalties of using someone's copyrights without permission willfully. Better yet. Willfully using someone's copyrights without permission.
According to University of Arkansas,
listen very careful.
Downloading or uploading copyrighted work without authority constitutes an infringement. Willful copyright infringement can result in criminal penalties, including imprisonment of up to 5 years and fines of up to $250,000 per offense. Copyright infringement can also result in civil judgments.
Yeah, you're about to go through that, so I'm hoping you got paperwork. Oh, heck no, I don't want you deported. No. I want you here so I can prosecute you. I'm going to tear you a new one like there's no tomorrow, man. You're going to spend a lot of time, and I'm not done with you yet. Once I lock you up with this, I'm coming back to you with the cyber charges. They can carry up to 10 years. I'm going to get you for doxing, the whole 9 yards, because you can't go anywhere. Well, let's go look at this real quick. I'm going to check it out before we leave out, because I got to go. Going to crush you in court. Going to crush you in court. Going to crush you in court. You thought that process server was a nightmare? Man, people I just hired, man, it's going to be way worse than him. And I'm going to reach out to your landlord. I'm definitely going to reach out to him because I want to know what he had involvement with those copyrights. And everything else that came out of that apartment. Yeah, go ahead. Be scared. You're going to need it. Let me see. Let's go here. Oh, my goodness. What are you going to do? See what I mean? I told you at the end of the day how things can basically get really, really complicated. Now, we're going to get rich and make a lot of money, and you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail. Or you're just going to leave the States. You figure it out. Oh, wait. Doesn't electrical don't have it? They do have it. That's where we have to go. CCB. That's the first one. CCB. That's where you're at right now. Two of them are there. Yeah, it's all about copyrights right there. I'm pretty sure he read through all this stuff. He already knows it's coming. There we go. CCB. This is where you're going at now, Mr. Fernando. But we have to contact them about this because we filed through here and we have to contact them. You think you got that permission slip from me? Giving you permission to use my copyrights? You don't have it, do you? See, right there, Mr. $30,000 copyright dispute. That's what CCB. Copyright Claims Board, the $30,000. Dispute before the panel of copyright experts, a jury, and a federal judge. That's what's going to go through. Streamline. So we're going to be going through that for the other ones.
Welcome to the Copyright Claims Board, or
I'm going to send you this link. Jamie, you know what's going on. What's going to happen to you?
Copyright Office to establish the CCB as part of the Copyright Alternative and Small Claims Enforcement Act, also referred to as the CASE Act. The CCB is a copyright-specific tribunal that handles all matters virtually. The CCB hears copyright disputes involving claims seeking damages of up to $30,000.
You owe me 60.
The CCB consists of 3 officers who resolve disputes. They were chosen for their copyright expertise and experience, representing both copyright owners and users. Prior to the CASE Act, U.S. law required all copyright cases to be filed in federal court, which could be time-consuming and expensive. The cost of litigating in federal court can greatly outweigh the value in some cases. The CCB is a voluntary alternative to federal court for certain cases. CCB proceedings are streamlined, and filing fees in the CCB are a fraction of the cost of the fees in federal court. The CCB can only hear claims and counterclaims specific to certain types of copyright disputes. These include claims of infringement, non-infringement, and misrepresentations in online takedown and counterclaims. In the CCB, the claimant is the party that files a claim, and the respondent is the party the claim is filed against. When a claimant files a claim, it goes through a review process to ensure the claim is eligible to move forward. The claimant then formally notifies the respondent of the claim, and the respondent has 60 days to decide if they want to participate or opt out. If the respondent opts out, the claimant may choose to proceed with the dispute in federal court. If the respondent does not opt out, the CCB proceeding moves forward. CCB proceedings are held entirely online, so you won't have to travel. Parties will have an opportunity to present evidence and have their positions heard in the CCB.
Mr. Fernando, did you hear that? It's online. You don't even have to travel. All you got to do is log in, which you're not going to do because you're afraid, because you're going to lose that case. You don't log in, I'll sue you for 60 grand. Now, next time you go to federal court, you don't show up, you get a warrant for your arrest.
Unlike in federal court, document discovery is reduced. There won't be any depositions, and the hiring of experts will rarely be allowed. As a result, the costs of bringing or defending a claim are significantly lower. In an infringement dispute, claimants can seek up to $30,000, either actual or statutory damages, but not both. Let's dig into that. Actual damages are money damages awarded based on the proven harm or loss suffered by a claimant, such as lost sales or fees. Statutory damages are money damages awarded to a successful claimant within a range set by law. In the CCB, statutory damages are capped at a maximum of $15,000 per work infringed for timely registered work, which is a tenth of the $150,000 limit in federal court. In federal court, you need to have a copyright registration or a refusal letter from the Copyright Office.
You're screwed on so many levels. See, we have that document. You have to have one of those in federal court. And it said per work. Per work. It's a willfully. Which means every time you flash that cube, I can get you that much money.
Before filing an infringement lawsuit. In the CCB, you can file an infringement claim while your registration application is still pending. In some circumstances, the CCB offers an expedited registration process so the proceedings can move forward. You do not need an attorney in a CCB proceeding. Instead, you can represent yourself using a handbook.
Now, Jamie, I'm going to call you an idiot right here, and this is why I'm going to call you an idiot. Because when I was talking to you about the CCB and what was going to happen to you, you kept saying, where's my attorney? Where's my attorney? Oh, my goodness, I swear. This is why I know for a fact that you didn't graduate from the school traditional system. Because, again, you don't know jack for jack. Clearly, if you looked at the information here, it says a CCB, you don't require to have an attorney at all. So I couldn't have you speak to an attorney because there was no attorney you needed. And when I told you this, when I talked to you on the phone, you said that I was a bunch of bull crap and so and so and so. Okay, so how that works out for you. You can represent yourself. Yep. But because it's a substantial evidence we have against you for federal court, we can also represent ourselves. Because we got you in open and shut case.
CCB.gov and the instructions in the eCCB, the electronic filing case management system. However, you can work with an attorney or supervised law student if you prefer. You can find more information about obtaining legal assistance at a reduced or no cost through the pro bono directory on CCB.gov. Consistent with the streamlined nature of the CCB, the review of any CCB decision is more limited than in the case that originally being brought to federal court. A party may seek reconsideration by the CCB panel, review by the Copyright Office, and in rare cases, federal court. All decisions will be posted online on the CCB. Decisions are presidential, meaning that even the CCB.
Which means I'm going to make those decisions public domain. Because I want everyone to know what happened to you in court. I want it all to be public domain. I want everyone to read about this. Your violations that you committed. Which will be right there for everybody to read. On a case search, you're going to pop up. It means you apply for a job, whatever. If you hear you're a citizen, you're going to have a lot of problems. That's a very serious charge. A federal charge. Well, that's into that. You got two of those cases already filed for the last month. I filed them already. Before I found out all this other nonsense that I found out about, court costs and whatever. So let's see what happens. See if you can figure out what you are. If you're not at the end of the day, then that's fantastic. I'll see you in court. I'll sue you and throw your butt in jail, because that's what I plan to do. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, the money that's coming up in federal court, I don't even care about that. I want you to go to jail. That's all to it. Touch my stuff. That's it. That's the end of it. And you have no respect for anybody at the end of the day. That's why you act up and carrying the way you do on your YouTube channel. So, you're going to jail, Mr. Fernando, for a very long time. You're full mode, because you put it in full mode all the time. There we go. Come out of there and there. I'm done on my site. I'm going to go contact my people for tomorrow and get ready to set up for what I want to do. Post this is all published. Everything's back to normal. And we're good to go. All right, people. Gotta go.